I'm Liz Scissors, and today we're going to do a little bit of de-shedding and carding techniques. So de-shedding is the process of trying to pull out and remove dead hair. It is not for cutting live coat, it is not creating shapes, it is just the process of pulling out or removing loose dead hair. The hair is in a growth rate that is different in every follicle all over the entire body. So there's constantly going to be dead hair. Seasonally, you may see more hair coming out when the seasons change tremendously. However, in general, the dog is going to shed all year long if it's got undercoat. Some breeds have very, very profuse, thick undercoats, and other breeds have very little undercoat. But all breeds shed because they need room for the new growth to come in. So when you are going to de-shed a dog, I really recommend, especially on these short-coated breeds, that you pre-de-shed before you bathe. And the reason you're going to do that is you're going to use the dirt and the oils that are already in there to your advantage to help give you more grip to remove the undercoat, at least the excess, before you bathe. So what you're going to do is always make sure you're paying attention to the feel and to the amount that's coming out. I use the rule of thumb of 3 swipes and move. You don't ever want to go over an area repeatedly because you can damage the skin and you certainly can cause issues. Or with some tools you can actually cause breakage, and we don't want to do that. So you're going to brace the skin in the area that you're going to work the same as you would if you were brushing, and you're going to start with your wider tooth de-shedder. Depending on the breed, you're going to get some coat out. This breed, I'm not going to get anything out when I have wide teeth. She just doesn't have enough undercoat. However, I move down to a finer tooth tool and I brace that skin, and now I am getting coat out of her. So I want to do that every area I work in very methodically. I want to listen to it. If I don't hear anything and the resistance changes, move. I don't want to keep going to the same spot. One added benefit you can use is grooming powder. Stripping chalk or grooming powder is fantastic to give added grip. We use it in hand stripping on terriers, but it also can be used on these short-haired, dense, undercoated breeds. And it'll give more grip so that when the tool glides through, it can grab more at a time. So, for example, again, I pull the skin taut and I'm gonna pull, and you'll see I get way more undercoat out with that swipe than I did with the first one. She was recently bathed, so she's not very dirty, but it gives you added grip to pull out more undercoat. Again, make sure you're moving all over the dog. You're not going to take these tools down into the areas that don't have a lot of muscle and a lot of fat to protect them. It's very sensitive. Be cautious. Don't overdo it. You're never going to remove all of the hair. You don't want to remove all the hair. They need their undercoat. However, we want to get the excess undercoat out, which helps the skin breathe, and it gives them very good hair health and good skin health. So we just want to stay on top of that portion of it. Another tool you can use is a carding or stripping knife, and you would take it in the exact same manner. You would brace the coat, brace the skin, and you're going to hold on a carding knife or a stripping knife, you're going to hold it parallel with the coat. So you're going to lay it flat and you're going to drag it through, and you're going to pull any extra hair that comes out. And it's just another added fine tool to go in there. After you've done all of that and gotten the excess out, bathe, dry your dog. After that, you're going to take your rubber. You want your rubber de-shedders. These are fantastic because the rubber has added grip, and it is going to gently, safely grab any other loose coat that is coming out. These are fantastic for pet parents so that you don't cause too much damage to the skin because you don't know when to stop. These are your friend on these short coated breeds because it's going to safely remove the loose coat, and you can use it all day, every day, and it's never going to hurt them because it can't go too far. It's all rubber and flexible and soft, and it's actually very nice on the dog's skin. After you've done all of that, you could use a boar's head brush, and that would encourage for the lanolin to come back into the skin and rehydrate that skin and that coat. And that will help with them shedding even more. Goodness gracious, girl. Yes, my friend. I hope these tips have been helpful. Just one more point again, don't overdo it. You're never going to get rid of all the hair, but you want to just get rid of it safely for the dog and make sure you're only grabbing what needs to come out. Do it before the bath. Then go ahead and tidy up afterwards and use that rubber tool, and it'll gently just grab anything loose that needs to come out. If you want more information about me, go check out lizsizzers.com, and I hope to see you at the next one.